30 years ago today, a terrorist shot at a van carrying 15 Hasidic teenagers, killing one and wounding several others. Prior to 9/11, it was considered one of the city's worst terror attacks. And to mark the somber anniversary, a memorial was held for 16-year-old Ari Halberstam, who was killed in the attack that day. News 4's Melissa Russo was there for today's ceremony.
A mother's pain still raw after 30 years.
I didn't say goodbye to Ari.
Ari Halberstam was 16 and traveling back home to Brooklyn in a van filled with yeshiva students when he was killed on March 1st, 1994. The gunman was heavily armed, later confessing he had targeted the passengers in that van on the Brooklyn Bridge that day because they were Jewish. The entrance ramp where it happened, now named after Ari Halberstam, was closed today for a memorial. Many officials, including the Attorney General and Mayor Adams, marking 3 decades since the terror attack. And there was a painful reminder of the tension and hate that still exists today as a motorist passing by spewed curses and anti-Semitism.
My message is we will survive and hate will not win.
It took Devorah Halberstam 6 years of advocacy to get the Justice Department to classify Ari's murder as a terror attack. At first, law enforcement diminished it as road rage.
A mother turned her pain into purpose. When Ari died on this ramp, there was no understanding or belief that we were having sleeper cells in our city, waiting to wreak havoc and violence.
We find ourselves now in this nation more divided than ever, and it breaks my heart.
Devorah founded the Jewish Children's Museum in Brooklyn to raise awareness about Jewish culture and history, and as she says, to turn hate into love. But no amount of love will bring back her firstborn son.
With a basketball in one hand and a prayer book in the other.
Melissa Russo, News 4, New York.